All right, welcome everyone. This is Irvin, aka Team with Irvin. Today is October 30th, 2019, making today a Wednesday. As you all know, I do my analysis on Sundays, and today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be analyzing our work that has been done on Sunday. So now it's gonna be Sunday. The video usually is for our private members from now on, and everything that is released on Wednesday is gonna be basically checking the old data to see how well we have done it throughout the week. So it gave me a very satisfaction to let you know that I'm mostly everybody's very happy with our service here in our triple arrow system. All right, guys, so just want to let you know, we did the analysis on Wednesday on GBP JPY, and this pair was on 4 hours. I told you guys the pair was going to do a pullback. Obviously, look at what the triple arrow is stating us. Triple arrow is letting us know the market is trending what? It's trending a bullish market. So I said the market was going to retest our zero Fibonacci with mid of 23, and that's exactly what it did. Now after that, I said the market was gonna do what? It was gonna continue the way down, which is a sell. For those that don't know what is bearish, equal a sell position. So in this area, we are seeing a sell position coming down as it's getting ready. So our analysis is still valid, in my opinion. So if you are not part of the triple arrow system, then you are missing a lot of pips. And this, you would have grabbed by now 141 pips. So you missed those pips. Now that you can test our system, you can go in the other way. I do not, just want to clarify something, guys. I do not do signals. I'm strictly a educated triple arrow, and I just want you to get the best of the best. But I will never ever give signal. That's not what I really like. All right. Hey Irvin, your audio is echoing. All right, what do you mean? Can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear me? Type number 1 if you can hear me clearly. Come on, guys. You need to cooperate. Let me see. If you can hear me clearly, type number 1. Okay, cool. All right, Rashan, good, thank you. All right, so now what did I say? Basically from here, we're looking a 412 pip drop. So most likely I'm looking to retest. Thank you, guys, appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Valerie, hope your computer worked today. All right, so see that today we're looking for a drop basically on our 50 Fibonacci line. So that is something that to consider. And let me know, guys, if you have any question. But I don't know. It says that you hear an echo. Everybody's hearing me fine? Chorisha, might be your PC. All right, so if you guys have any question, please drop it on the chat room, so I will be more than happy to answer any of your doubt that you may have. And as everybody know, we are doing the 101 session with Team with Irvin, and we are doing a fantastic job. Everybody is happily, they're earning a lot of pips, and that is all what I care about. If you are happy, I'm happy, and we all can make a big success. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next pair. Let me know, guys, if you guys have any question. Okay, I just don't want to talk. Okay, no echo is echoing. One is echoing. I don't know what it is. Let me check my audio, guys. Let me check it. So I just want to make sure. I don't want to screw it up because that would be messed up. But let me check. Everything looks good in here. Let me check. Yep, everything is fine here. Everything is fine here. All right. Audio. Let me change this, guys. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay, so I guess people are hearing me fine. So I'm gonna continue, guys. Majority of you guys are saying typing number 1, which is okay. So if you're not hearing me well, just type number 2. All right. Okay, what is the question? Why do you choose the 50 as a up? Well, on which one are you referring? The previous one? Okay, let's move on. Ask me on the current trade, and I will answer your question. All right, now we are here on euro versus the US dollar, and we are analyzing the 4 hours. Here on the 4 hours, I told you guys the market was gonna do a pullback. Obviously, as everybody know, we do have our triple arrow pointing where? Pointing down. So now, I told you guys the market from that particular area was gonna give us a pullback, retesting our 23 Fibonacci line. For those that are doing the 101 session, there is a particular area where you should analyze it. Why I'm talking about the 23 to our 0 Fibonacci line. It's clearly there, guys. Now, obviously, the market is giving us more than what we're expecting. So it's fine. If you pull your trailing stop, you should be happy now. But don't think the market is not gonna continue to do what it's supposed to do. So now, what I keep saying, now let me see if I can change that. Bear with me. So if we can get more than what we asked for it, that's all I care. So let me delete this dot and let me remove. Now let me see. Now I can say the market may retest our triple arrow, and what do you think it's gonna do next? For those that are taking my classes, look at this. Come on. Now that I'm trying to show you, there you go, there you go. So my next stop will be on the 38.2, and that's when the trade is gonna take a break. And then we're gonna analyze it from there. When do you think we're gonna analyze this? On Sunday. All right, because I don't want to give you too much information where you're gonna get confused. My job here is to clearly educate you on how the triple arrow works, where is the touch in the golden areas there is gonna be bouncing, and so on. All right, let me read the chart and see if anyone has any questions. All right, Irving, keep going. No question? Are you guys sure? All right, let's move on then. Let me know if you have any questions that you want me to answer, guys. This is the opportunity. I usually extremely busy with my agenda and I do not have enough time. All right, I already checked, but I just wanted to let you guys know. I said this on Sunday the market was gonna drop, and this is the first USD JPY that it has worked against my analysis, and it's fine because the triple arrow previously was sitting in this area here. All right. Let me highlight it so you can see it. Triple arrow was sitting in, the big arrow was sitting in here. And what I was seeing in that particular time was the triple arrow. The triple arrow was accurate. Now, with these squeeze and pips coming down, and then the market retest that area. And then from that area, I said the market was going to come back and retest our 38 to our 50 Fibonacci line. Unfortunately, it did not happen. So now this is not valid in my opinion. All right, so this is the very first one in almost 3 months that I'm getting a loss. So you should be extremely happy. I would say it's 99.9% of winning ratio so far. All right, so and I do know why is that, because the market is bullish. So I was just working basically on a pullback. But we're gonna analyze this pair on Sunday, and we're gonna make a better educated decision. All right, let me see. Any questions? All right, no, nope. All right, cool. If you don't have no question, it means you are learning all my strategy. All right, here, guys, on let me delete all these arrows so you don't need to see none of that. All right, here we are on the GBP versus the US dollar. As everybody know, I clearly said the market was gonna come back and retest our 78 Fibonacci line. It did that, and then I said the market was gonna drop, and it's still sitting in this exact same area that I told you on Sunday. So the market is basically not moving, but my analysis is still accurate in this time. So I still hold my decision on this, that it's gonna drop and retest our 50 Fibonacci line before it continue up. Why do you think the market is gonna continue up? If you're not a triple arrow member, it's simply because we do have a triple arrow here, and our triple arrow is telling us the market is a bullish market at this time. So there is no if you had the triple arrow, then that's what you need to do. But basically that's what it is, guys. I want to keep this very simple. I don't want to complicate no one, and I want to also let you know I do not handle any signals. We do have 2 professional traders inside of our chat room. They strictly do signals. So if you want to join the triple arrow or either join their classes and training and signals program, you are more than welcome to send a text to either Miss Jenny, Mr. Elvis, or our CEO, Mr. Pat Murphy. One of those. But I do not get involved in none of that. All right. So just wanted to clarify that. You are more than welcome to hit them back. All right. So okay, let me check the chat. Check you, bro. You went further up. All right. All right, what's your name? About Bean. What I'm doing here is I'm analyzing what I already had done, what I already gave you guys on Sunday. So if I go off track, I'm not being consistent. What I want is for you to know what I had done previously, because it's a proven system by me showing you, the how the charts move based on our analysis. So hopefully, unfortunately, I will not go offline. Okay, so this is it. This is what I'm going to be teaching you, and I'm going to stick to this. All right, so the next pair that I have here is, let me make sure I put my mouse correctly. All right, let me check the chart. All right. Any question, guys? Are you guys sure? Do you trade US during the NFP week? Well, the way how I trade, guys, I just enter one time. I do my analysis on Sunday. I drop it into the chat room, and then I take my entries or either on Monday or Tuesday morning, and I forget about it. And then I exit back on Friday. Friday is your payday. So I do it one time. Obviously, I do check the news, and I make sure. Sometimes if it's a heavy news coming in, guys, please stay away. That's why I always say my rule number 1 is always check the news, no matter what you do on your trades. All right. So moving forward, we have the GBP versus the New Zealand dollar. Look at what I told you guys. So far, we have 1 loss in almost 3 months. It's not 99.9% of winning ratio, guy. It's amazing. Look at what the GBP NCD is doing. What did I tell you on Sunday? It was gonna come and retest our 23.0 Fibonacci line, and bam, it hit our area. And what else did I say? It was gonna drop and retest our 38 to our 50 Fibonacci line, and most likely it will respect the area. So don't be surprised if it comes there, simply because the triple arrow do not lie. If it tell you I'm coming down, you better believe it. And that's what it's doing. So far we're here. The goal is between here and, yes, between the 38 and 50, and that should meet our goal. So that is one thing that for those that don't have the triple arrow and want to come in, you are more than welcome to do so. I will be leaving a link below below the video. So if you want to join the triple arrow, you are more than welcome to go ahead and sign up if you want. All right, this is not a peak sale. We do not, you know, push anyone to buy anything that they don't want to. That's not how we operate. We are a family of traders. We have very knowledgeable traders in our chat room, and we want to keep it like that. We don't want drama. If you're gonna come with drama, you can stay where you are. You don't like the triple arrow, it's fine. But just remember one thing, guys. If you do what is hard today, your life will be easier tomorrow. But if you do what is easier today, your life will be harder tomorrow. So get the proper education on triple arrow on your Forex or whatever your system you're using, and you then master it, and then your life will be easier. So just keep that in mind. All right, going back to the question, UG bro, it went further up. I'm sorry, dude, I cannot go offline. I cannot go offline. I have to stay on track. Let me see if I have that in here. Again, I do not, you're talking about the USD JPY? I already talked about that. All right, let me go there. I didn't even know I have it here. I apologize. I know why it went up, but this is not the time for me to teach you why. Simply, I just know the answers. I mean, it's a bullish market. It's a bullish market, man. I just know the answer. But my Sunday's analysis are mostly strictly to our Fibonacci rules. All right. So, but I do have the answer. I simply know why it's there, because it's a bullish. All right. But unfortunately, I cannot go with full detail because it's gonna take 1 hour. As everybody know, when I teach my 101, it takes easily 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, because some of you guys don't even know what TP is. So I have to be very, very, take my time and let you know with patience how things works. All right, let's go back to Australian dollar versus the US dollar. This is done on 4 hours. On Sundays, I said that our market was going to take off and retest our 23 to our 0 Fibonacci line. Look at what it's doing, guys. It gave you more pips than we were expecting for. And that's what we all here for. So the more you get, the better off you become. All right. So sorry about the noise. My daughter keep going back and forth. All right. So you guys want to see my daughter trading? She's only 5, guys, and she know how to do this. If a 5-year-old girl can do it, why can you not? All right, so now what's the meaning of this pair here? It means since we got more than one we expected, we are looking mostly a pullback from this particular area. So we're gonna analyze this back on Sunday. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. All right, so we're gonna analyze this pair back on Wednesday, on Sunday. On Sunday, we should be seeing a gorgeous pullback for next week. All right, so let me read Derek Casanara's question. Do you trade US? I already answered that question. Do you fit out the daily on the 4 hours? That is for Lawrence. Lawrence, I usually do my analysis on 4 hours and daily. Those are my favorite time frame, and I do pay attention to that. I do have a set of rules that I follow, and based on those rules, that's how I determine how the trend will go based on my rules. So they're super simple in my opinion. It took me a long time to master them because I was taking a lot of notes. I did all the hard work. Now it's giving to you guys. Unfortunately, it's not easy for me to just teach you all at once. It really takes time and get into your brain one-on-one how things work. It's easier now for me to teach you, but it was hard for me to learn it because I was doing it all from scratch. All right, so hopefully that answer. All right, let me see next question here. All right, Irving, keep going. All right, we're gonna keep going then. If you don't have no question, that means you are doing great. If you are doing great, then one day you're gonna be teaching our classes. Look at what we got here, guys. We have simply the triple arrow is pointing up. That means the market is bullish. Look at what I told you on Sunday. Market was gonna come down and retest our 23R0 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna do a continuation of the trend all the way to our 61.8 Fibonacci line, and so far is respecting our rules. So I'm very satisfied. So we got how many pairs so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have one loss. So 6 out of 7. Not bad, guys, not bad. You get a stop out on UG. David, the trend on UG is an uptrend. All right, so we usually were working to grab few pips on the way down. If you check our video previously, that will tell you that we did win that trade. So now we were looking for a continuation based on the triple arrow, and unfortunately the market, since the market is bullish, it just continue up. For those that are taking the classes, they should know the market is bullish. All right, you can check it out and let me know. All right, moving on. Well, any other questions? I'm very surprised, guys. You guys not asking questions today. All right, look on the US dollar versus the Swiss francs. On this particular trade here, I clearly said it. The market was gonna drop and retest our 23 to our 28, 38 and our 23 Fibonacci line, and that is exactly what it's doing. The good thing, the benefit of this is giving us more pips that we are expecting for, and that's all it matters to me. Look at here. So you asked to come down, and they give you more than what you were looking for. Now, what is the meaning? What is gonna be next? So most likely, guys, I will say that still gonna retest. Most likely, it's gonna continue to drop a few more pips before the market reverse. But look at what the triple arrow is doing. That's what you need to understand. Overall, the market is down, in my opinion. But we're gonna analyze this on Sunday and we're gonna see what happened. But so far, most likely, we're gonna see, another probably 10-20 more pips come down before it continues up. So please pay attention to this. You can stop out on UG. Can you repost your rules link? Thanks. I don't know what you mean with your rules. The rules, guys, on the one-on-one that I do, I really have to sit down with you and go over and over with everything. I usually go over most likely about 4 to 6 different pairs, and some of you guys still don't get it. So it's not something that I can just drop and then you guys gonna be blowing my Telegram group. Irving, but what if? But once I sit down with you one-on-one, trust me, you will not have any question. I had trained over 30, 40, because this is a brand new program that I just created about a week ago, and I have helped tons of traders, and all I'm getting is only requests. But I already dropped it before, and people were blowing my Telegram, asking me questions that I cannot answer and some of you guys were getting upset. So I just, to avoid misunderstanding is, if you want to invest in yourself, just send me a private text and I will work with you. If you don't, just keep doing what you're doing. Mr. Pat is an awesome instructor. He basically will tell you how, the time frames work. He usually like use the 4 hours daily, kind of similar as mine. So at the end here, Miss Jenny, Mr. Elvis, myself, and Mr. Pat, we all use one common sense or rule, which is triple arrow. If triple arrow is not there, then you don't do anything, guys. That's it. And just remember one thing. You purchase triple arrow to be trading on Forex. You do not have any business to be trading with different indicators. They are not part of the system. And that's why everybody is getting confused. We all respect to the newbies, but there's a lot of newbies coming in with some fancy indicator. They drop it on the chart, on the chat room. As soon as they drop it on the chat room, then the chat room explode like, oh, how do you get this? How do you use this? How do you do blah, blah? But then you never hear people saying, hey guys, how do you use the big arrow with the small arrow? You never hear questions that belongs to the chat room. They always go offline. So please, guys, I'm gonna ask you, stick to the program. The program is awesome if you respect every single rules they are in there. When you sign up into our website, I will leave the link below, so it will take you to the website. When you go to the website, it will give you all the instruction from step 1 to step 5. So I mean, everything is laid out for you to make a successful career out of Forex. All right, let me read the questions here. All right, hopefully, Mark, that answered your question. All right. So I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to avoid misunderstanding, and it's very difficult. And trust me, people are getting mad at me because I can't answer the question. It's not something I can just answer in one sentence. I'm sorry. It takes about 1 hour plus to really teach you. All right. Private text sent. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Mark. I'll work with you. I promise you. All right. Oh, Mark, I just want to let everybody also know there is a small fee that I charge because this do take time, and this time that I take away from my family and my kids. Okay. All right. Going on to Anthony Wolf. Let's see. Often I find the trend and know the direction, but when I go into the lower time frame for entry and retracement 20-30 pips before it goes my direction, I usually enter on Monday. Any advice? Anthony, your question is awesome. If one day you join my one-on-one session, you will never ever look at the market the same way you are looking at today. It will change your mind from low point to a pro. I guarantee you that. You will know exactly, because usually this is how we trade, the way I will see in the chart right now. And there is few things that I see on one-on-one session, and it's amazing. You will know exactly the market is a downtrend, and you will know that it's gonna be a trend maybe for months to come. Sometimes it's in a downtrend for 1 or 2 years, guys. But that's something that you are supposed to know. And I mean, the triple arrow is good. So you have to know when the triple arrow is in a pullback or either is with the trend. That's what I teach you. All right. All right. Cool. Very reasonable. I just need to go with your calendar 101. All right. No problem, Mark. I promise you, Mark. Once you take my class, you're not going to see the market however you're seeing it right now. I guarantee you that, man. I guarantee you. And you can go back and check on the chat room. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. All right? All right. Do you select any pairs you trade? Lorena, I'm giving you the pairs here. This is what I teach you guys on Sunday. So out of this, I would say majority of them. All right? So... all right. Okay. Hopefully that answered, Lorena. And welcome anyway. I never heard your name. Hopefully you are a newbie here. All right. So we are analyzing the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar. This is done on the 4 hours. And look at what I told you guys on Sunday. I said the market was going to take off all the way, retesting our 23 Fibonacci line. And bingo, it gave you more than you were expecting for. so far, if you would, I'm not a signal, I'm not a single provider. I just another fellow trader, just like you, looking for the squeeze hundreds of pips out of the market. But so far, we are on. Come on. We are. Let me go back. Let me go back. Hopefully you guys can see. That's what now I want to give you guys on Sunday, this analysis, so you can grab this pip on your own, because a lot of you guys were, look, 162 pip that you missed. Right now, I'm not going to tell you anything. The market's still trending up. So I just gonna wait until Sunday and reanalyze this pair and go from there. But so far, it met our goal and it's still satisfied. So there you go. Look, I'm doing what? How many? 12, and I just got only one loss. Come on, guys. This is unbelievable. My daughter, that is only 5 years old, know how to recharge just by seeing me, and you and some of you are struggling. It's because you need someone to teach you the right way, guys. All right, look at what I told you on Sunday. Tell me if this is wrong, guys. This is what I want you to test your question and tell me. All right. So let me see. Mark said, "I believe you. Mark, trust me, man." You will see this in a different way. All right. Let me see. B. Taylor said, "How do you determine where the trade is starting and stopping on the Fibonacci?" Well, it's a good question. I look for a very strong areas of support and resistance. And that's how I determine. But I read the book about how to master the Fibonacci line. And usually the reversal golden area happens between the 38, 50, and 61 area. So that is a particular area of reversal. Look at what happened here, for instance, right? So let me teach you a little bit. Like I said in many other videos, I will never teach Fibonacci. But I'm gonna break my promise, because it seems like you guys want to learn more about the Fibonacci than the triple arrow. All right, so triple arrow come in. That is my main engine. If I don't have this engine, I will never tell you what the market is gonna do. I may do it, but I may not do it that accurate. All right, so I got my engine here, and the engine is telling me, okay, let's go down. I went down, like I told you. Market was gonna drop off on a 38.2 Fibonacci line, because I do see that area is a very strong area. And then I say, what did I say? It's gonna retest our 23 to R0 Fibonacci line. And look at what it's doing. It's respecting that area that I told you on Sunday. Now, from this particular area, what do you think it's gonna do next? Right? It's gonna drop. Why do you think it's gonna drop? Type the answer if you know why you think it's gonna drop, guys. You have to know. Look at the box that I drew. Triple arrow don't lie. Triple arrow is telling you it's coming down. That's what it's doing. It's reversing back. It will. Unfortunately, it's not doing it yet, because still retesting our area as a pullback. All right. So, but definitely will come down. All right, let me read some of the next questions that you have here. Let me go to the next pair. All right, let me see. How do you determine? I already answered that question. Let's go to Lawrence. All right. Lauren, let me move this out of my way. Okay. TA, because of TA, resisting. Awesome. You guys are great today, man. Lorena asks, how do you go about selecting the pairs you trade? Well, how you select the pairs that you want to trade? I usually do my analysis on Saturday, Sunday, when the market is closed. When the market is closed, you do not have any pressure, any feelings whatsoever. The market is dead, basically. And all you have to do is go for it and find best triple arrow and look for areas of reversal and so on. So based on the rules that you are working with. That's how I do mine, and I've been very successful so far. All right. Let me go to Ava, Angela, Angela, how much do you have to wait for triple arrow to form again using the 30-minute, 1 hour, and 1 day time frame? That is a spectacular question, Ava. There is no time that you can say, okay, you know, triple arrow is gonna show in this time. When the triple arrow comes, it will come and present it to you. So the answer of your question is patient. Your patient equal your 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 1 day time frame. The triple arrow will come when it's ready. So you don't pressure, you don't tell them, you don't come back in 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You don't do none of that. It will present it to yourself and tell you, let's go. And then all you have to do, based on your rules, you have to verify and enter on whatever time frame you enter. Hopefully that answers your question. Again, it equal to patient. Patient is the key of this business. If you don't have patience, you will learn patience the hard way. Maybe by blowing your account. Hopefully you don't get to that point, but sometimes that's how you learn, because you do not, sometimes you guys don't want to invest in a coach, not me, but there's hundreds and hundreds of different coaches all over the internet. You just got to find someone that you can trust, someone that is doing what they're doing for a very long time. All right, continuation of the downside on Terrace, you're talking about the CHF? Yes, it is, sir. You got it, man. You got it. All right. What other question, guys? Ask me some tough question, guys. You guys asking me very, very weak questions. I want you guys to master this stuff here. The better questions you guys ask, we all get better. All right. So let me move this drawing pen out of here. All right. Okay, there you go. All right, let's go to euro versus the New Zealand dollar. All right, I haven't checked this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I said on Sunday that our market was gonna drop, do the pullback, it give you the pips. If you would have been on your trailing stop, there is no way you would have lost this trade. And I said on Sunday we're gonna reanalyze this pair on Wednesday, because now it's Sunday and Wednesday. And I would have tell you on Sunday, yeah, it's gonna drop and do a correction. You know, come and retest our 61. Actually, I would have said 78 to our 100 Fibonacci line, retesting our triple arrow. But I didn't want to say that, because I want you to come with me today and learn how we do things. That's how we do things here, and that's what we're gonna keep doing. All right, so there's 2 sessions, part 1 and part 2. And I'm struggling to find a title for my video, guys. I really don't know how to call my Sunday's analysis, and I don't know how to call my Wednesday analysis. I don't know if I should call triple arrow analysis part 1, triple arrow analysis part 2, Wednesday part 2. I just don't know. And sometimes coming up with titles is very difficult. But all right, let me read some of your questions. Why did the triple arrow not work on AUD? Did I have it here? Okay, who asked that question? Elliott. If I had the pair here, I will answer it to you. If not, I'm not gonna go off. Okay, here it is. Why? Look at what's on the bottom, guys. ADO, look, that's a good question, and you need to know. It seems like you're not a triple arrow member. What do you see? What's the box that you're seeing there? What direction is it? Tell me if the triple arrow is wrong. If the triple arrow is wrong, you should get a prize. Look at what the market is doing. It's a bullish market. What do you see that is wrong? It's nothing wrong. It's right. Maybe your analysis are wrong, but the system is one of the best systems in the world. Believe it or not. Like that title or not, I stand by what I say. All right, let me go here. Any other question, guys? I haven't even read the chart, guys, and I'm just jumping. All right, let me see. Jay Flores says, do you only go in on trade if the daily confirm 1 hour? That's wrong, Jay Flores. I don't do that, brother. My rules are way different, and it takes a long time to really go over it. That's not how I do it, and trust me, you will be wrong. You will be, whatever you're doing it wrong. All right, sorry, it takes a long time to give you your answer. Okay, look, I'm trying to keep this guy minimum 1 hour, so when I repost the video, you guys can go ahead and restart it, the same thing, and verify. You can put side by side my Sunday video with today's video. You will be I'm trying to be 100% transparent on this business, and I'm not trying to hide or sugar something that is not. None of that, man. I don't care if you want to join or not. I don't care. It's you who will need to make the decision. I already am. We're already teaching people how to do this. But if you want to change your life, it's you make the decision. Remember, if you do what is hard today, your life will be easier tomorrow. Simple as that. But if you're doing what is easier right now, thinking, oh yeah, life is gonna be that easy, then unfortunately, life will treat you the wrong way in the future. Keep that in mind. All right. Unforgettable says, how many dot would wait for either after a pullback daily dot or weekly dot? That is a good question. That's the question that I'm looking for. I like that. Usually, what I look is sometimes it's 1 or 2. If you want to wait for 2, it's more stronger, but you have to check what the triple arrow, whatever direction the triple arrow is showing you. Just don't forget that, okay? But you can check on 1 or 2. Especially on daily, you're gonna see 1. Weekly, that's a very larger time frame. If you can see 1 in there, spot 1, then go for it. But I don't know what rules are you using on it. But if hopefully that answered your question. If it still that didn't answer your question, just ask me a different one. All right, Derek Castanara says Servin Irvin. I just removed the S and it's Irvin. All right, Christian Fox says, if you have matching TAs on the 4 hours daily time frame, but the lower time frame, the TA are pointing on the opposite direction, will you still take the trade? Or will you no, I will definitely not take the trade. Your question is an amazing question. I will definitely, let me reread it. Maybe I'm giving you the right. Okay, 4 hours on day time frame, but the lower time frame. Oh, Christian, I'm sorry. Let me retrace that my answer back. Well, if your 4 hours is telling you, okay, I'm going up, and let's say your daily is also telling you is an uptrend, then sometimes I don't. Believe it or not, you will see a uptrend on your 1 hour. It has to be there. Maybe you're not reading it, the chart, the way how it's supposed to be read, and you are misunderstanding how the trend works. But usually on 1 hour, your answer should be already telling you, let's go. And all you got to do is go with the trend. All right, so hopefully that answers your question. If not, keep asking. Sundays, and okay, we are on Laura Sean Demand. Says Sunday analysis is midweek analysis. That's it. That's it. That's it. Thank you for helping me out in there. And I don't know if we do have Spanish speakers here. I do speak Spanish, and I'm looking for help, guys. I want to grow my community and see if some of you hopefully can team up with me, and maybe we can create a Latino triple arrow system. All right, chat room, not system. So hopefully you guys can help me out on that. So that is a future program that I'm looking for with your help, but it's up to you guys. And I don't want to do it alone. I don't want to be like Mr. Pat, that has all the weight on his shoulder. I want to depend on my team. If we have a team of 4, 5, 6 people, That's it. So for those that do speak Spanish and are here, hey, I'm here. So I'm here, you there. Let's make this happen. Let's change our world one way or another. So Forex is a huge business. So, all right. Let me read the question before I tell you the last pair. All right, here we have Derek Casanara says, cool. So hopefully you do speak Spanish, and that is your answer. All right, so Mark R said, which time frame do you enter trade in the most? My time frame that I love 30 minutes and 1 hour. That is my time frame that I usually enter. I love it. 30 minutes, 1 hour. And I know, Mark, you sent me a text you said earlier. Once I teach you how these things work, trust me, man, this thing will change your mind, man. Even if you take it on 50 minutes, you still will be a mind blown. Unfortunately, I do not use a lower time frame. I know we have Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis used the Ichimoku style, and he is a beast doing that. And then we have Mr. Jenny that does her classes on, I think it's Tuesday to Thursday, something like that, on the evening. So our classes are mostly every day, and then I jump in and do mine on Wednesday night. All right. So looking to our last pair, guys, I had the GBP versus the Canadian on the 4 hours. On this particular pair here, I said it on Sunday, the market was gonna do a pullback based on our triple arrow, because our triple arrow is pointing down. So you have to work with the trend, not against the trend. So it gave us the pip that we were looking down trend, and then in this particular area, I said, okay, so it's time for a small pullback. Look at how my small pullbacks are. For those that are taking my classes, they say, Irvin, I like how you teach the Fibonacci, but can you teach me Fibonacci too? I said, guys, when I teach the Fibonacci, I just look for a small retracement, but they are super accurate because my rules are very respected. Look at here, it gave us a pullback, and it's give us a few more pips. I think someone asked me about the dots. Who was that person? And this is a perfect example. Christian Fox. Look at here, Christian. Look at the yellow dot. The yellow dot represents the daily time frame. So I have a dot on my daily time frame, and I'm working on what, Christian? I'm working on my H4. So now the big boss now is the daily, right? And it's controlling now my lower time frame, which is my H4. So now I'm looking for what I told you on Sunday that was gonna do a pullback, but unfortunately it gave you more pip than you were expecting for. All right, let me remove the drawing. I always get confused, guys. Look at here, Christian. This was your question, and hopefully this answered your question. Look at that. Now my big boss here is the daily. It's telling me, hey, it's time. I'm getting ready to continue down. Are you coming with me? And you take it. All right. Any other question? No question. All right, but basically that's how I do it. All right. So it's pretty awesome, guys. I don't know. For those that haven't joined our Super Easy family, I will be leaving the link below, and hopefully you can join. If not, it's fine. You keep doing what you're doing. But we're here making a change in our lives and changing other people's lives one way or another. All right, guys. So I want to thank everyone for coming in today, and looking forward to see you back on Wednesday. And if you want to join our one-on-one session, please send me a private text, and I will be more than happy to help you. All right, guys, so take care, and I'll see you back on Sunday night. Take care.